Hello, everyone in the multiverse and beyond. This is your friend forever, Evan Lefavor, with an important video. Today, we are going to be discussing the truth at long last that Star Trek, the TV show, and the movies are all based on a true story that you are in right now. That's right. The Star Trek series, from the original Star Trek to Star Trek The Next Generation, to all the different Star Trek TV shows and even the new Star Trek movies. They're all based on a true story. They're all based on reality. And I'm going to tell you the hidden Illuminati secret at long last. My Illuminati knights from the kingdom of heaven have been on this planet creating the Star Trek TV shows, creating the Star Trek films to get you ready, to get the world ready for the technology of the future, to get the world ready for the future in general. Okay? So, in case you didn't know, Star Trek, my Illuminati Knights have been predictively educating people through the Star Trek TV show about future technologies. So, in case you're wondering, in case you didn't know, here are some of the technologies that Star Trek predicted before it ever existed. All right, Star Trek predicted cell phones. Okay, Star Trek invented the cell phone. They first introduced the technology of the cell phone in the original Star Trek TV series. Okay. And then that science fiction became science fact in the future. All right, but it didn't stop there. They invented Bluetooth headsets. So, the little Bluetooth headset you put on your ear that's wireless and lets you talk to people on your cell phone or, while you're playing a video game or wherever. That was predicted on Star Trek many years before it ever became a reality. Alright, then there was Google Glass, the pair of glasses that you can put on that have a screen over one eye that hooks you up to the internet and connects you to a giant neural network. Well, that was predicted in Star Trek. That first showed up in Star Trek. Okay? So did flat screen monitors and flat screen televisions. Alright? The first show to introduce flat screen TVs to the world was Star Trek. Okay? As well as Skype. We all know we can use our webcams to Skype, video chat with whoever we want. Well, that technology was originally shown in Star Trek, the TV show. Okay, as well as iPads. Anybody that has an iPad, you would be good to know that the iPad was first shown in Star Trek many years before it ever became a reality. As well as computers that you can talk to. Like Siri and all these AIs that have voice recognition that you can talk to, and how you can talk to your cell phone or your computer. That was introduced first in Star Trek. Okay? So you might be asking yourselves, how can the people that made Star Trek predict all these technologies that were going to become real in the future? Well, they did it because they knew about these technologies in the future and they were getting people ready for them. Okay? They were telling people in advance about the future that they knew was going to come true. Okay? So, the important thing to understand here is planet Earth is not the only planet with life on it in existence. As a matter of fact, outer space goes on for infinite in every direction. Okay? Every direction. You point in a direction and outer space goes on for infinity in that direction. There is no end to outer space. It keeps going and going and going in every single direction. So there are no end to planets with life on them in existence. It goes on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever in every direction. So there are a ton. There are infinite planets with life on them in existence. Planet Earth is not the only one. But planet Earth is an underdeveloped slave planet. Okay? And there is an intergalactic federation in the kingdom of heaven that works with the kingdom of heaven. Okay? Because there are planets with life on them, intelligent life, that are billions of years more technologically advanced than we are on planet Earth right now. Okay? We are fed a false version of what's possible through technology. Okay? There are spaceships were invented by people on other planets billions of years ago. Okay? Billions of years ago, there were spaceships like you see in the movies, in the TV show Star Trek, in existence. Okay? There are cultures and societies all throughout the universe, all throughout existence in outer space, that have mastered space travel, mastered building spacecrafts and having space travel. Okay? And they have made contact with other planets, and they have formed a galactic federation to keep everything together. But you might be asking yourself, why doesn't the Galactic Federation make direct contact with planet Earth and intervene on planet Earth? Well, the Galactic Federation in the Kingdom of Heaven, we have not only mastered space travel, but we have also mastered time travel as well. So we have access to time travel technology. Okay? So that means we can see into the past and we can see into the future. Alright? Which means that the year 2015 is in the past. Alright? I'm making this video in 2015. And that means that is in the past. Okay? So the people in the Galactic Federation in the Kingdom of Heaven, they know what's going to happen tomorrow. They know what's going to happen a week from now. They know what's going to happen 2 months from now, because they can see that information with their time machine. Okay? So they understand that when they look at what's going to happen in 4 months, they realize that if they were to intervene on planet Earth in any way, they would disrupt what's going to happen in that next 4 months. They would fundamentally change the fabric of the space-time continuum on this planet if they were to land and make themselves known and change history like that. Okay, so there are laws in place in the Intergalactic Federation and the Kingdom of Heaven that keep space travelers and anyone from interfering on planets like ours. Alright? Underdeveloped slave planets, okay? So that is one of the reasons why the Intergalactic Federation in the Kingdom of Heaven doesn't divinely intervene tomorrow. Okay? Because there's laws in place preventing them from doing so. Okay? Just like you saw in the Star Trek films, where they were on the planet and they weren't supposed to announce their presence to the native people of that planet because it was against the law. But there was a volcano that was going to destroy all life on that planet, so they had to use technology to intervene. And in order to do that, they showed themselves and revealed their presence to the primitive people of the planet. And it's against the law to reveal yourself to the primitive planets as they're growing, because it disrupts their space-time continuum. So that is one of the reasons why it is illegal, okay, for them to intervene on planet Earth. Alright? It would take an event, a catastrophic event like an asteroid impact, that would wipe out all life on planet Earth. It would take an event like that to make it legal for them to divinely intervene. Because as long as we keep conceiving new human beings, it will continue to be against the law for them to intervene on planet Earth. Okay? Because the entire reason that they don't divinely intervene tomorrow and come to this planet tomorrow to help us all is because they know that, you know, a year from now, new people are going to be conceived, all right, that are destined to be born. And in order for them to be destined to be born and born according to plan, they can't intervene tomorrow or a week from now, okay, because it's against the law. And they don't do it so that everyone can be born according to plan. So that is one of the things that's going on. But we are destined to master space travel ourselves on this planet. It is possible. Okay? And, you know, Star Trek is giving us a glimpse into the future, our future, the future that is now. Okay? Things are going to progress so rapidly in the next 20 years that it's going to make your head spin. Okay, when it comes to what's possible through science and technology. Alright? And it is our destiny to leave planet Earth and colonize outer space in spaceships. Okay? So, Star Trek is going to become a reality. And in case you didn't know, in the Star Trek universe, there is no money anymore. There's no money or capitalism. Okay, so there's no human beings as slaves. Because right now, there are human beings that are being enslaved on this planet illegally. It used to be legal for them to have human slaves on this planet, but now it is illegal. And that is why money and capitalism are soon going to come to an end. Because we will use advanced 21st century robotics technology to bring about true freedom and heaven on earth for everyone alive, so that these robots can do the slave labor instead of forcing human beings to do it, so that we can provide everything that exists to everyone for free, on demand, because robots are producing everything we consume. It's a stepping stone from how we get to be earthbound people to being part of the intergalactic family. Part of that is we need to get rid of money and capitalism forever. Alright? And that's one of the hallmarks of the Star Trek universe, is the fact that money and capitalism no longer exist. That everyone's free to do whatever they want every day of their lives. Okay? And that's what Star Trek shows about the future. Because it is our destiny to get rid of money and capitalism forever and bring about true freedom and heaven on earth for everyone alive. For eternity on this planet. Okay? And it is our destiny to colonize outer space in giant spaceships. Alright? Because we can build spaceships that'll keep us safer than planet Earth is. Okay? Because in case you didn't know, living on planet Earth is very dangerous. Alright? Our lives could be wiped out at any minute from a volcano erupting. Our lives could be wiped out in a minute from an asteroid impact. It's a very dangerous place, planet Earth. Okay? So, but the good thing is, like I said, we will be colonizing the outer space in the future, and we will be interacting with other planets. Okay? We will get to meet aliens from other planets. Okay, because we are not the only planet with human beings on there. There are aliens that look just like us, but they're from other planets. Okay? And then there's aliens that don't look as human as we are. They look more, unique. There's a ton of different alien species in existence. And soon enough, we are going to get to meet them. Okay, but right now, we have to deal with what's going on planet Earth. And that's slavery. Money and capitalism is slavery. Money is the opposite of freedom. Capitalism is slavery in disguise. And we are better than that. We are better than just being slaves 5 days out of the week for our entire lives almost. Wasting away our entire youth working to make, slaving away to make a rich person more rich while they get to live like it's heaven on earth because they have you as a slave with the rest of the slaves that are working underneath them to keep them rich. Alright? And it's not right. Everybody on the world deserves to be rich and wealthy beyond imagination. And that is what Star Trek shows, that the path toward the future is not through money and capitalism. No, the path to the future is through peace and evolving past money to use our technology to bring about true freedom and heaven on earth for everyone alive, so that no one is forced to do anything they don't want to do ever again. So no one is forced to work a day in their lives if they don't want to. So that every aspect of our society is now being sustained through advanced robots doing all the work for us to keep society moving. Because it's all possible science fact. Okay? And it is a stepping stone that's going to evolve us quickly into becoming a spacefaring society. Alright? But, imagine a world where there is no money. There is no limit on budgets on scientific research. There's no limits on budgets for space programs. There's no limits on what we can do to, bring about true freedom and heaven on earth for everyone alive. Where everyone alive can be treated like royalty and live like multi-billionaires every day of their life. Okay, that's what we're talking about. That's the future. Alright? And that's what Star Trek was showing us in advance. Okay? That's the next big thing that Star Trek predicted. Alright? So, now you know why my Illuminati Knights are in the past creating the Star Trek shows. And they're still here creating the Star Trek movies as we speak. To get you all ready for the truth. That we are not alone in this universe. And that our destiny lies beyond this planet. Okay? So, now you know the truth. Because I am Evan Lefavor. And I am the king of the kingdom of heaven. And the kingdom of heaven exists in spaceships deep in outer space in the future. Alright? We resurrect everyone who's ever lived on this planet and every other planet in existence. We resurrect them when they die into these spaceships deep in outer space, where they can live like it's heaven, paradise, true paradise in outer space, where they can make their every dream come true through advanced technology and experience true freedom for eternity and never die. Because in the future we merge our bodies with advanced technology that allows us to become immortal. Okay? And we use a machine called the molecular assembler to generate whatever we want instantly. Okay? So there's infinite abundance in the kingdom of heaven. All right. So, but like I said, for the most part, it's illegal to interfere with life on this planet. But sometimes you have to break the law to save the world, just like you saw in the Star Trek movie. You know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to save the world from extinction and bring about true freedom and heaven on earth for everyone alive. Okay? Because we will never have an overpopulation problem when we start colonizing outer space. Okay? Because we'll never run out of room in outer space. It goes on for infinity in every direction. Okay? Like I said, the Intergalactic Federation and the Kingdom of Heaven have already mastered time travel. Not just space travel, but time travel. Which means not only do we have all the space in existence from the past, but from the present and from the future. Okay? So, it's pretty cool. So now you know the truth. Star Trek is based on a true story that you are a part of as we speak. And when I am king of this planet, because I've come to this planet to be your king, when I am made king of this planet, we will bring about true freedom and heaven on earth for everyone alive using advanced robotics technology. And we will be one step closer to making Star Trek a reality by colonizing outer space with spaceships and starships. Okay? I can promise you that. Alright? But first, we need to get rid of money and capitalism because 26,000 innocent people die of starvation every day. Alright? And we can save their lives. As your king, I promise you that we will make sure that no one ever dies of starvation ever again on this planet. Alright? Because we do have advanced technology in the 21st century. And if we use that technology correctly, we can bring about true freedom and heaven on earth for everyone alive. Okay? Where everyone can have whatever they want for free. Whatever they need for free. Forever. Unconditionally. Because that is a stepping stone into the future. Into that Star Trek reality. Alright? And I am a historical figure. I am a figure who is going to change history. Okay? Because before I was born a human being on this planet, I was born an alien in a spaceship deep in outer space. Okay? And I am using technology like you see in the film Avatar that allows me to send my consciousness, my soul, into my earthborn body and pilot my earthborn body from outer space remotely. Okay? So I am literally in a spaceship deep in outer space in the future using advanced technology to send my consciousness through space and time onto planet Earth into my earthborn body, just like the film Avatar. And I am controlling my body from the kingdom of heaven in my spaceship deep in outer space in the future. So spaceships are real. And like I said, spaceships were created and invented billions of years in the past. Okay, there are societies in existence that are billions of years more technologically advanced than we are. Their technology is billions of years ahead of ours. And because of that, they have mastered everything. They have the power of a god. Okay? And there are rules and regulations to that power and how it's used. And like I said, it is illegal for any planetary bodies and civilizations to make contact with this planet until we reach a certain level, okay? until we reach a certain point in our history where we make contact with them. Okay, so it's a it's a interesting story. Like I said, my Illuminati nights, because I founded the Illuminati. You see, I time traveled in my spaceship time machine into the past, and I founded the Illuminati in 33 AD because I am the biological father of Jesus Christ. Okay? And I used a spaceship time machine to go back in time and save Jesus Christ's mother from being murdered. And that's how her and I met. And we left planet Earth in our spaceship time machine. And soon after, we conceived our son Jesus Christ without having sex, using advanced artificial insemination technology aboard my spaceship time machine. And she returned to planet Earth, where she had my son Jesus. She gave birth to him. And on his 13th birthday, he was able to come to outer space, to the kingdom of heaven with me. I actually returned to planet Earth in my spaceship time machine and abducted my son Jesus and took him into the future, where he could live the next 17 years of his life with me in the kingdom of heaven, learning about what's going on and helping me and getting ready to return to planet Earth. Okay? And he returned to planet Earth when he was 30 years old. Okay? And he fell in love with a woman, and she became pregnant before he was murdered. Okay? And my son Jesus was not really murdered. Okay? He pretty much faked his death. He was the first Illuminati member to ever fake their death. Okay, and he used advanced technology to do it. Okay? He was in his avatar body, not his normal body. When he returned to Earth, he was in his avatar body, an exact clone body of his, yet it was made out of advanced nanotechnology. Okay? So, to make a long story short, after my son Jesus was murdered, his wife was pregnant, and my Illuminati Knights, who were actually time travelers from the future that came to the past with me to stay on planet Earth so that they could protect my bloodline, Jesus Christ's bloodline, while it was on planet Earth. And they took Jesus Christ's wife to France, where she was able to hide out and settle down and give birth to the twins, Sun and Pan. And if you want to know more about that, look into the description bar below or in the comment section below for a video all about Sun and Pan and how they came to be. But this video is about Star Trek, okay, and the fact that Star Trek is real. And I'm just telling you a little bit more about how spaceships are really real, okay, and how life on other planets is real, and how my Illuminati Knights have been working in Hollywood hiding these messages in plain sight so that people can see what's coming ahead, okay, to get people ready for technology they're going to see in 10 years before it happens, okay? So now you know the truth. Now you know the secret, hidden Illuminati truth about Star Trek. Alright, if this is your first video, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos. Check out the Evan Lefavor, the Father of Jesus Christ playlist for all the videos you need to see about all the topics you might have questions about. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and I am your friend forever, Evan Lefavor, and I will see you next video. Until then, Bye-bye.